Bonjour, my fellow binge watchers. It's Abwon, and this is Before You Watch. Spoiler-free reviews. I don't even know why I called y'all my fellow binge watchers, because I don't even binge watch. I watch like an episode a day. But I must let y'all know about this new Netflix show that I did binge watch. And it's called On My Block. Now, before I start, if you guys don't know, there are always trends when it comes to entertainment. Luke Cage came out, and then a slew of shows and movies about black superheroes came out. Most notably Black Panther. Now they got Black Lightning or whatever the hell that guy's name is called. That show sucks. But anyway, so after Hunger Games, everybody jumped on that wave. Oh, we're going to have, Maze Runner, the other one, Divergent. Then Stranger Things came out. They started going even younger. They stopped messing with the preteens. They stopped messing with the teenagers. They went to the preteens. It's like live action Hey Arnold episodes. That's really just what it is. They take these teenagers, they put them in these wild and crazy adventures, and that's really just what it is. It's entertaining, it's charming, it's funny. On My Block is that new show that nobody is talking about that you need to watch before you get left in the dust. Because you know what happens? Everybody talks about this one show. You busy watching this old show that you trying to finish. You can't keep up with the new show, and then when you do, nobody's talking about it because they talking about the next show. So let me tell y'all about the future, which is On My Block. So first and foremost, the show takes place in a quote-unquote inner city. I think it's in California somewhere. I don't know if it's like even a real city. I can't even remember the city's name. But anyway, there's like one main plot and then a few subplots. But it works the way they integrate it. Each character is funny. Each character is smart in their own little way. Like we may have somebody that's like scientific smart, another person that's street smart, another person that's smart when it comes to figuring things out and being resourceful, just things like that. But it works really well. There's no clashing for the spotlight. You could definitely tell they have chemistry. I don't know if these guys are like friends in real life before they started the show or what. Some people told me that there were some characters on some actors and actresses from Nickelodeon. I don't know. I'm too grown for that channel and I don't have kids, so I wouldn't be able to tell you that. If that were the case, that would explain it, because the chemistry between all the characters is like really organic. It's not forced. And another great thing I love about this show is the diversity. I long to watch shows that don't portray us minorities as drug dealers, gangbangers, dumb-ass people, you know what I'm saying? And finally, this show hits it on the dot. Everybody in the show, I love this show. I love this show. I could relate to a lot in the show. I felt like I was in high school again watching this show. And if you're like me and you've come through a diverse upbringing, you can probably relate to this show too. So it's a comedic show, obviously, so I really can't spoil anything for you, unless I gave away the main plot line. But anyway, there's this one episode, right? They're going to a Halloween party, and they go to this party that's in like this, this wealthy suburban area, and one of the characters is Mexican, so this white guy comes up to him. This white guy at a party comes up to him dressed up as like this Mexican gangster. I guess they call them cholos. I got to brush up on my Espanol. So this white guy rolls up on him, and he just starts, speaking like this crazy like Spanglish, trying to portray this image. And I've been through that before, you know what I'm saying? Being a black man with dreads, I've had people come up to me trying to rap Lil Wayne lines, and it's just like, bro, like, cut it out. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely related to a lot in this show. But this show touches on a lot of topics. It doesn't really touch too much on race relations. If you're worried about watching like, oh, I'm not trying to watch like a socially conscious show, you're not going to have to worry about that. It touches on a lot about friendships, coming of age, dealing with, the parent-child dynamic and relationships, sibling relationships, like everything. But That's not to say this show is not without its flaws, like everything else is. For one, the show is extremely predictable. Like, there were times that I was saying the lines before the actor or character was even saying them, and I was sitting here like, damn, like, am I rehearsing? You know what I'm saying? Like, did I write this? That could be attributed to the fact that I'm a cinephile and I watch a lot of stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is. But it's executed to a T. So even though you may predict that, you know, this character's going to trip and fall and run into a garbage can or whatever it is, and then it actually happens like 5 minutes later, you're still going to enjoy and be entertained when it happens. You're going to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So it's done really well in that aspect. The other thing I didn't like was some characters are just more developed than others. Some characters, you know, like everything about them. You know, their background, what they want to do in the next few episodes. And then there's other characters and you don't really know that much about them. You're just like, there are some characters that appear in one episode and that's it. But yet they're supposed to be part of the story. And you're like, what the hell? Like, I didn't get it. But I mean, other than that, I didn't really have any major issues with this show. It's really something that you could gather your family around and binge watch. Or if you just want to watch an episode every Friday, you could do that too. Get some popcorn and orange juice, juicy juice, tropical punch, Hawaiian punch, whatever you want to do, ecto cooler, whatever it is, and you could just watch it. I don't really think there's any cursing in this show, and if there is, it's really not that bad. The show is hilarious. The writing is really smart. Like, these kids, just the way they speak is just so clever. The show is so clever. Instead of saying something like, I'm going to the store, they'll say something like completely outlandish that you wouldn't even have thought of. And it just adds to it. So if you're trying to compare this to Stranger Things, you really can't even do that. Stranger Things is more mature. It's in the sci-fi realm. This is more lighthearted in the comedic realm. But that's not to say that it's not good. The ending is still good. It's not a corny ending. It's not a corny ending at all. It has the ending is actually pretty crazy. It threw me for a loop, and it's kind of a twist, which is pretty dope. You know, I don't even really binge watch things like that. I think the last show I binge watched was She's Gotta Have It, and we're definitely not going to get into that. But anyway, yeah, I definitely binge watched this. I watched episode 1, got to episode 8, went to the gym, came back, and finished the season. It was like 6 a.m. by the time I finished it, but after I was done, I said I'm definitely going to review it. I'd give this show an 8.5 out of 10. I would definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. It's called On My Block. You can't miss it. It's new. I think it came out in March. Let me know what you thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Don't forget to like this video. Most importantly, subscribe. Hit the bell in the corner to be part of the notification squad. You know what I'm saying? You know whenever I put out a new video. Tell your friends to tell your friend about my channel and to tell them about this show. I'm telling you, this show is going to blow up. Don't be the last one to find out. Remember, you heard it here first. Anyway, I'm on Twitter at Abwon, Instagram, all that. I'll put it in the description. And I'm out of here. I'm going back to work. Peace.